Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and this time I brought you an interesting thing for the Ultra League with TAPU LELE, and I wanted to pair it with Pidgeot, which resists those Shadow Claws, as it would help TAPU LELE because it's part Psychic typing. And the score is weak against those Steel typings, that is why I paired this team with Swampert, and I've also got Focus Blast on my TAPU LELE, so there's gonna be a lot of booms in this video. Yes, of course, against those Steel typings. Today we'll be looking at a set of mine in Ultra League where I went 4-1, and this team is very fun to use but very difficult to run as well. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So moving on to the first game here. It is a very bad lead for us. We led Pidgeot and I save swap instantly into my Swampert, and they bring in their Annihilate against my Swampert. I built up to 2 Hydro Cannons and for the first one here. And yeah, they don't decide to shield the first one, and I reached the second one before they threw their move. They had already reached, but they didn't throw there. Now they're over farming like 2 more counters to throw their Shadow Ball, or it might be a bait, and it was an Ice Punch. So I didn't shield that, and they reached to another Ice Punch here. And this will definitely knock us out from this range. And they're 1 shield down now, so I have an opportunity to farm this thing down all the way. And I will have a lot of energy in my Pidgeot. And the problem is, at the back it's Registeel, and I instantly come here with my TAPU LELE just to farm 1 confusion, and they bring in their Registeel. Now here's the thing, both of our Pokemon are very weak against Registeel, but I've got Focus Blast on my TAPU LELE. So let's see if I can land this Focus Blast on this thing. And here comes the Focus Blast, and it does a lot of damage to this Registeel. I mean, it did pretty decent amount of damage there, which will work. Yeah, so they reach to their Zap Cannon, and that doesn't KO us. And they've got a Bombardier at the back. Interesting pick by our opponent. And I throw the Brave Bird straight away, but they win the CMP. Let's see if I can land this Brave Bird. This is going to be crazy match. And we land the Brave Bird. They didn't shield it, so we farm this thing all the way down, and Registeel's got 1 shield. I throw the Feather Dance to debuff their attack, and let's see if they reach their move before we reach our move here. So I reach to the move, but I throw the Feather Dance and not Brave Bird. Let's see if this knocks them out. I made a huge mistake there. I should have thrown the Brave Bird. This doesn't knock them out, but 2 wing attacks does, and we win by 0.5 HP there. That was huge. And next match we led Swampert this time, and we got a beautiful lead as soon as we changed our lead strategy here. And yeah, it was a very good lead. Now both of our Pokemons don't want to see this, so I'm happy to see this thing and the lead against our Swampert here. They're throwing the Psychic Fang, and they're not swapping. So I build up to Earthquake and throw the Hydro Cannon, and they make a beautiful catch into their Poliwrath. But this Poliwrath doesn't know that we've got a Confusion user, which is going to like do a lot of damage to this Poliwrath just by fast moves. And I'm willing to tank 1 move here. That is going to be the Icy Wind, which will debuff our attack. But before they throw another move, we can farm them all the way down. Now we've got a Focus Blast, and here comes another boom. We got Focus Blast against this Steelix, and it does a lot of damage. Though it was debuffed with that Icy Wind from Poliwrath, it did quite a lot of damage. Now they throw the Psychic Fang here, and yeah, we still reach to the Nature's Madness. This is crazy. TAPU LELE is crazy in Ultra League. It's doing crazy stuff. It can beat Registeel, it can beat Steelix. Are you kidding me? Being a fairy type, it's beating Steels, guys. So they come in with their Alolan Ninetales. They had Alolan Ninetales at the back. That's their only Pokemon remaining, and I instantly swap into my Pidgeot just to spam these Feather Dances to debuff them. And at this point, I've already won this game. So TAPU LELE becoming the hero there. Stealing some spotlights, TAPU LELE, and our opponent decides to quit. So another match, we again led Swampert, and beautiful lead. As you can see, as soon as we changed the lead strategies, we were having good leads. But doesn't matter, even though it was bad lead in the first game, we still managed to win. So they safe swapped into the Gradient. Now I farmed up to Earthquake and then come into my Pidgeot. And let's see, this is obviously okay, this is a Crunchy, and I decided to shield the first one here just to, you know, guarantee the switch, because it was Galarian Stunfisk against our Swampert. Just to guarantee. Actually, you don't need to shield that one, but I wanted to make it 100% sure. I wanted to play very safe. It's 100% sure now we'll win the switch. So either they're like forced to like shield or give away the switch advantage as they did here, and they will be able to throw the Rock Slide against our Pidgeot here. That is not good for us. Now we can come into our Swampert, which has got a lot of energy. Yeah, this is a Hydro Cannon, and we can farm them all the way down after that Hydro Cannon before they reach any move. And their Greedent's got a move there. This was actually a CMP, and so they decided to shield. That is why I shielded here. I just that they had something in the back weak against Swampert, as they shielded their Greedent, and they shield again. So this definitely tells me that they're weak against Swampert at the back. So let's see, guys. This is going to be interesting. Now I come in with my Pidgeot, and they had an Incinerate user that is Fire type. It's Skeledirge at the back. That is why they shielded, double shielded their Greedent. Now I landed the Brave Bird against this thing, and they've got a Shadow Ball stored now with 3 Incinerates, and I was thinking that they would blind through, as Swampert had very less health, and they blind through that, and that helps us to win this game. So Tapu Lele is winning Fire type Pokemons as well, guys. This is going to be insane. So we're in a mirror matchup here against Swampert. This set was crazy, guys. Tapu Lele was so much fun, and I shielded first Hydro Cannon, and now I know that I lose the CMP against their Swampert. So yeah, they shield as well, and here's another one. Now I'm deciding not to shield, because this will just put us into our yellow, and let's see if they decide to shield or not. And they double shield their Swampert, and I come in with my Pidgeot, and they had a little Sandslash at the back. Now we baited this thing out, which is actually good for us, because Tapu Lele is also not the good matchup against this little Sandslash, but definitely got Focus Blast, which would, I guess, one-shot this Sandslash. But no worries. Now this Ice Punch will not KO. We debuffed them once, so this Brave Bird is going to do a lot of damage, though it's resisted. Fine bit of damage there. So before we reach to the another move, they throw the move here, which is not that good for us. So I decided to come in with Swampert and farm them all the way down. I guess okay, I guess we let this go through. Okay, we shielded this one. Alright, so they come in with their Swampert, and I instantly throw my Hydro Cannon. And now we are willing to let our Swampert go. Okay, we're willing to let our Swampert go. So everything comes down to what Pokemon they've got at the back. We're able to farm them down, and they've got a Skeledirge at the back, so we've nothing to throw against the Skeledirge. I mean, Nature's Madness is resisted, and Focus Blast is resisted. So yeah. And this is another matchup now. They come in with their Florges safe swap, and I bring my Pidgeot against this thing as an answer. I shield the first move. Now I debuff them, and I don't need to shield the other moves here. Yeah, they don't shield either, and they throw another Moonblast. Actually, they might reach to 2 Moonblasts before I throw my move, but okay, I made a little bit of mistake here. I should have thrown the Feather Dance. I didn't do that, so I'll have to tank this. I went for the Brave Bird just because it will guarantee KO, and another Pokemon what with what they will come wouldn't farm us much, as our defense will be lowered with this Brave Bird. And they got a Toxic Rook, and we've got a Confusion User. Look at the damage, guys. They swapped into the Registeel. They come back with their lead here, and it meets our Swampert here. We baited them with Hydro Cannon, and they don't shield it. We instantly throw another Hydro Cannon. We're desperate to take this thing out. Now, this time they shield it. Now, I just need to land one move. And they throw the Flash Cannon. I was hoping they would throw the Zap Cannon to debuff our attack. If not Focus Blast, but they had the Flash Cannon, and they didn't shield the Earthquake here. We'll comfortably reach to Hydro Cannon. We can tank this Mud Bomb. And yeah, this game is already over. Now only 2 Confusions will take this Toxic Rook out. It's fun to use Confusion User, guys. This is a GG. And that is it, guys. I hope you liked it. Tapu Lele is a beast, but it's really difficult to use this Pokemon. And if you like this content, please leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. And if you like all of my contents, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, guys.